recently I watched yesterday. In fact, this is good timely. I watched the new Doctor Strange movie.
Oh, yeah?
How is it?
Very mid.
Really?
Is it actually?
It's probably one of the most boring movies I've watched in a long time.
Really?
Oh wow. Okay.
Because I heard like a lot of good things about it.
I'm sad. I was really excited for it.
Watch it. Make your own mind up. I also watched it in Dolby Atmos, and I was way too close to the front, and I really regret it because some of that fucking sound effects. Yeah. There's this one sound effect in the start where like he summons like a saw, and I swear to God, it nearly punctured my ear. This saw sound. But yeah, no, it was weird. It was all over the place. The thing that I don't like about Doctor Strange, and I don't know if anyone else feels this way, is that I don't know what the fuck his powers are. Like, it's just like whatever he needs to do.
Yeah.
It's just like, he's like, oh,
he does the circle thing,
okay,
right?
do a circle. And then now I summon a monster. And now I summon a boat. And it's like, I don't know what the fuck your abilities are. Like, I don't know. No one has ever told. There's never a scene where he's learning these powers, like individual spells.
I've always just said,
how does this work?
I've always just said like his power is kind of like the metronome move in Pokemon, you know, where it's just like he just waggles his fingers and then something happens, you know.
It's like I don't know what the fuck is going on, and the entire movie feels like when you're kids with, you know, when you're like 8 years old and you pretend like you have like a magic fight with your childhood friend. You're like, and I summon this. Oh, I do this. Oh, I do this back. That's what the whole movie felt like. It was just
It's not just a JoJo fight.
But like at least JoJo, there's some tense to it. There's some intensity. This entire fight was like, all right, well, of course he's going to win. And then it's just this. And there's just like, what the fuck is this movie? I don't know what the fuck is going on. It's so stupid. This entire movie was just like, all right, now this, now this, and now this. And it's like, what is happening?
Yeah, I heard from like comic book fans that Doctor Strange is meant to be like one of the most powerful beings in like the Avengers or whatever. Right. And they've just like completely nerfed him in the MCU or something like that. Because I have no idea what the fuck his ability is apart from just like summoning the circle thing and summoning the teleport. Basically, it's just Portal, right?
Maybe
he just has a portal gun.
Maybe the character in the comics is interesting, but like I was so fucking bored in this movie. And I was like, and then halfway through, because it's the multiverse, and then they introduce other Marvel characters from other Marvel, and then it's supposed to be like, I guess, just comic book boner moments where I'm just supposed to be like impressed that.
They included that scene.
Like a guy from the X-Men turned up. And I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Why? I'm not impressed by this. Like, there's just a moment where like he'll come in and then the music will play. The stereotypical, oh, it's a character you're supposed to know.
Right.
Dun, dun. And then it's like, all right, cool. And then he's dead. And then it's like, all right, okay, cool. Okay, fair. What is happening, dude?
Or is it because like you just haven't watched many MCU movies?
I've watched a lot of them. And this was... The only one like I haven't watched was Eternals because I heard it was complete doo-doo. Yeah. And Captain Marvel I didn't watch because I heard it was really bad. Yeah. This is probably one of the worst ones I've watched.
So you've watched every Marvel movie post Endgame as well?
Post Endgame, what has there been? Just No Way Home.
There's been No Way Home. There's been Black Widow.
I've watched Black Widow. That was awful. Shang-Chi was okay.
Shang-Chi. I watched Shang-Chi.
They've been taking big L's, I feel. These movies have been...
I just feel like they are still building up.
No Way Home was really good.
No Way Home was fucking
great. But that was
great.
because I kind of got what I wanted out of that. Yeah. I was like, I kind of expected.
Yeah.
It was a Spider-Man movie and
I'm sad because like I'm not that hyped for any new Marvel movies coming out, and Doctor Strange was one of the few I was actually hyped about. I was really hyped about No Way Home, and that met my expectations.
Okay.
I just felt that it was like, you know, when you watch a movie and I wanted to watch it to give my thoughts, but at the same time I'm like, fuck, I didn't want to give them money so they think that I want more of this. Right. I don't want more of this.
Right.
Like I'd rather, I don't know, like I heard like Morbius was really, really bad.
I've heard that's the worst Marvel movie of like, or anything Marvel related of all time.
It's like, it's not Marvel, is it? It's Sony...
Okay, that's not MCU.
So it's not exactly MCU, but obviously Jared Leto is apparently really bad. I don't know. Maybe watch it and give me your thoughts because I'm really torn on it because there were some moments that I thought was really interesting and I thought, okay, this is good. But the rest of the time I'm like, this just felt like a movie they wanted to make just because they were like, well, I guess we could get Benedict Cumberbatch to act himself out 3 times and that could be fun. And it's just like, all right. And I don't know. It was just really long-winded and boring. And I the moment my popcorn ran out, I was kind of like out of it.
Done.
I was kind of like,
That was the final draw.
I was like, well, there's no reason for me to be here now. I went with Emily and Didas, and they were just laughing all the time as well at some of the dialogue was so bad.
Did they enjoy it?
They thought it was really bad as well.
Okay.
So they were enjoying it, like, ironically, I guess.
Yeah, there was some lines of dialogue that was just like, who wrote this? Like, this was like completely absurd. Like, this is like a 4-year-old wrote it.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe viewers, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you disagree with me. Let me know what you think. I haven't looked at any critical reviews of it, so I don't know what critics are saying, but I would give it a 4.
It's the 10 out of 10 masterpiece.
For me, it's a 4 out of 10.
Yeah.
I was very
Is it the
bored.
worst Marvel movie you've seen?
No.
What's the worst one you've seen?
Thor 2 was pretty bad.
Oh, that was pretty bad.
That just
really
sounds bad from the name.
Yeah.
Like, Thor 2 is pretty boring.
Like, I'm looking forward to the new Thor.
Yeah, that seems fun.
That
Thor 3?
seems fun. Yes,
I'm
4.
I'm just kind
Thor
of-
4?
Yeah, Thor 4.
Thor. I don't know. Do you have Marvel movie fatigue? I'm just like,
I don't know.
Just make Blade. Just make Blade and make it good.
Like,
please.
I
That's all I want at this point.
I definitely have Marvel movie fatigue in the sense where I'm just watching it just to like keep up, and there are like
I had Marvel movie fatigue after like Iron Man 2.
I just feel like they're like fumbling right now. They're like, what are these movies? What are they making? These
Yeah.
movies
I don't
know
think-
what the fuck they're trying to
I
set
don't think
up.
they're fumbling. I just think once you end with Endgame and it's just like an end of like 10 years of build up,
Right.
it's just like, well, fuck, how do you like, how long is it going to take to build up something that's going to be as exciting? Because right now I'm not even like invested in the characters as much as I was, fucking Iron Man or Captain America or like the main guys in like the previous generation. So it's like, who is going to be that that main guy?
Yeah.
And I thought it was going to be Doctor Strange. I thought that was a possibility.
Probably will be. I mean,
Possibility.
I don't know.
I don't know. Like,
I'm just a resident sleeper, dude. That
Yeah.
entire. I kind of shut off the first hour. I was like really bored.
yeah, like watching Shang-Chi was cool, but I'm just like, I'm watching like a wuxia movie, and then you have like, you're barely relating this to the MCU somehow, whatever. I'm not really like, I don't really care about that, I'm here for the cool fights.
Well, I was watching Your Movie Sucks, and he was doing his review of all the like films of the year or the Oscars.
Yeah.
And like 70% of them, he was like, I didn't finish it. It was shit.
Right.
A lot of people got angry because they were like, oh, how can you review a film if you didn't finish it?
Yeah.
But I was like, I mean, surely if you can't finish a film, that says
something.
more than anything.
Yeah,
I mean, it's like, how critical do you want to be?
Right.
It's more like, yeah, you can say you really didn't fucking like a movie and not finish it, because I've done that plenty of times with anime, but if you want me to like properly critique it, then there's only so much I can critique without seeing all of it, because I didn't see all of it. It's a nuanced argument, but I think you should very much be allowed to say, yeah, I thought something sucked. And because I didn't finish it.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. Yeah, I feel like if I was watching that many movies as well, I wouldn't be inclined.
Yeah, you got to start like, using your time wisely, right? Like, you don't want to waste your time on something that you think is just going to be like, your opinion's not going to change on it, regardless if you finish it or not.